Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Bionicle Heroes. And if you remember last time, we killed another boss. We killed two bosses. We killed the fire Paraka and then the ice, whatever the hell. That's just what I'm gonna call it. Call it whatever the hell, because I don't know what they're called. We're about 50% done. I mean, we're over halfway with as far as the game goes. I'm gonna try and beat the entire game in this next play session. Not necessarily this this episode, of course, but in this whole next play session. It'd be really cool to beat it all. Well, we'll see. We'll see how long it takes. The episodes have slowly been getting longer. I tried to start out with 20-minute episodes, but they became 25, and now around 30 minutes is how long it's taking me to beat 2 missions. But it's because I'm trying to get all the crap. Like I said, I wasn't when I first started this, but it's been fun. Mountain Path. Okay, at least I got this guy, because I don't have old true red. Everybody else is pretty mediocre. Ugh. One thing I didn't realize too is like how many different lines of, oh my god, don't do that. How many different Bionicle lines they did, like how many different drops of different Bionicles they did. And I think it's kind of hard to follow the lore, at least for me, from what I've researched so far. Is that the lore is, I don't know, it kind of changes. Like, you start out with the regular Toa, and then I don't know if it's the same guys or different guys, but they get armor upgrades, and they look more badass, and then the bad guys come. Like, the first bad guys was Makuta, and then the Borok, the ball guys that are flying around. Yeah, and then the Toa get upgrades, like I said, they get more cool armor, and then the Boroks get upgrades, and it's just, I don't know, and the new guys come, I guess. I don't know if it's the same, like I said. It just doesn't, I don't know, maybe it's not, maybe it's more fluid, and I just need to look into it, because it's kind of hard to tell a story with toys, you know what I mean, unless you can expound upon it. Because with the toys specifically, it's you're creating a story based off of a toy and not a toy based off of an already created story. But still, I mean, I love the idea. I love the concept of it. And I wonder if the lore is actually really good. I just need to look into it more. But from what I can gather is that just the kind of the overall basics is the Toa are protectors that found these masks that grant them elemental powers. And they're to protect the island of Metronui, which is being always under attack by Makuta and their Makuta and his army of bad guys, I guess. But apparently Makuta was like, there's like a god, like the Bionicle god guy. I can't remember what his name is, Manoa or something. Anyway, him and Makuta are brothers, and so he's the good guy and Makuta's the bad guy. So, yeah, it's cool, I guess. But I don't know how interesting the lore is at all, to be honest. I should look into it a little bit more, because it's kind of cool, like, understanding all the different Bionicles and kind of how it all goes together. But the Paraka came in a little bit later, I believe. Which is these guys with the big teeth that are... They're like the main henchmen that I've been... Oh, excuse me. They're like the main henchmen that I've been fighting. They came in a little bit later in the story, so... Like I said, the commercial with them was really awkward. Like, you can go look it up. It's called the Paraka Rap. It hasn't aged well. I don't know if the kids liked it back in the day or not, but it was a thing for sure. Can I not grab that? Oh, these guys are in the way. They're just gonna stand there too. Sorry there, buddy. It almost reminds me of the Zelda rap back in the day, back when The Legend of Zelda first came out. With that one kid that's like, whoa, nice graphics! And then he starts doing the Zelda rap. Really awkward. I mean, I almost prefer the Zelda rap over the Paraka rap, to be honest. The Paraka rap sounds like it was done by like an actual artist. Oh, I fell. Yeah. There's a lot of these canisters I can't even get because... Oh, I got the red mask. Awesome. It looks like you need the, that guy. Because look, there's 2 canisters here. I'm not going to be able to get either of them. Oh well. I already knew this, so... I'm just going to keep on trucking. Most of the Bionicle commercials, though, I will say, were actually pretty good. One of the most memorable ones I have is when Playing My Tees did. They played their song "Keep It Strong." They didn't play it, but they let Lego / Bionicle use it for one of the commercials, which is pretty cool. Look up! Oh my God, I can't look up. And then, like I said earlier, Daughtry used one. I don't remember what the Daughtry song was. I'd have to look it up again. But it's pretty cool. And then Bionicle has a lot of original music too. I don't know how good or bad it is. I mean, you've been listening to the video game soundtrack, like the soundtrack from this game. It's not bad. Like even the song it's playing right now is not bad. I'd have to look into it though, because I know that each of the films has its own music. I believe it's original. So that's kind of cool. That guy jumped off the edge. Music in video games, though, has been some of my favorite. Like, some of the greatest soundtracks ever created are in video games, and I would say that a good population of the planet will never even hear them because video game soundtracks or music in video games is not considered music, which is so dumb, dude. Like, I don't know. Whatever. Video games has some of the greatest music of all time. I'm not saying this game specifically, but most video games in general have pretty good music. And some of the most memorable soundtracks in video games, I'm sure everybody's heard before. Can I just walk into it? How do I walk in there? I guess right here? What the hell? I can't move. Oh. And I should be able to... Can I go swim in this? Oh, I just walk on water. Oh my God, I'm killing fish. Whoops. Let's grab this canister back here, because we all know that that's what it is. Hides back here. One of my favorite video game soundtracks of all time is definitely The Legend of Zelda. Specifically Ocarina of Time, which I think according to facts is, I think Ocarina of Time uses a lot of music from Link to the Past. A lot of different soundtracks. But I love Ocarina of Time's music. It's really, really good. Oh, I only need one more gold. Didn't realize I got that many already. Another one that's really good is Halo. Halo's got a killer soundtrack. Xenoblade Chronicles has a killer soundtrack. Persona 5 has a really good soundtrack. Cole's been, over the last couple months, been really playing Persona 5 soundtrack. He did a Let's Play and a video of Persona 5 on our main channel, so if you want to go check that out, head on over to our main channel. But yeah, he Persona 5, and he taught me a lot about that game and the soundtrack, and he played it quite a bit all the time around the house. So and then another one of my favorites, which has been probably top 3 of all soundtracks in video games, is Undertale. If you have not heard the Undertale soundtrack, you should go check it out. Like, it is really phenomenal. There's so many good songs in that game that just really hit you. They just hit different, man. Honestly. Did not need to do that. So yeah, Undertale, go check it out. It's a really great game too. I don't know if I've released it as of when this episode specifically comes out. I feel like I would have already by now, but I'm doing an episode of Undertale on our main channel, youtube.com/Radkatz. So head on over there and go subscribe and check out the video. It's probably a good one, I'd hope. I mean, if I made it, I hope it's good. I like to make good videos. But yeah, I love Undertale. I took me so long to finally play through it. Like, the game came out in 2015, and it's taken me until, 2020 to play it, and it's really, really, really good. Such a fun game with an epic twist, dude, that really hits you at the end. And without giving any spoilers, it's just a really, really fun, good, great game, and I recommend it to anybody. Really simple too. It's an indie game developed completely by one man, so if you're into indie games, Undertale's definitely one you should check out. Even if you're not into indie games, you should check out Undertale. It's just that good of a game. By the way, I mean, I think you can definitely just sit here and farm money if you wanted to. It's like everything's just spawning. Oh, I need to kill everything. I need gold mode, obviously. There we go. Can't beat the game without gold mode. There's the end of the mission. We did it. Boom. It's gonna fall. That's a weird gamer. Bye. I don't know if those guys are supposed to be stupid, but this game's done a good job as portraying them as idiots. Awesome. 50%. It's not bad. I don't know how long I've been playing for. It doesn't say my time. But let's go upgrade and then keep on playing. Play some more levels. Okay, sniper's fully upgraded. Green's fully upgraded. Blue, red. Man, that guy's got a really cool cannon. Awesome. We're 53% done now. Okay. 2 more levels in the ice zone, and then the green zone is all that's left, and we are done with the game. So it shouldn't take us too much longer. Hopefully. Hopefully I can beat the game in the next couple episodes. We'll see. Blizzard Peaks. Nidhiki. That's a really cool design. I like that. It's got swords all over. Also, I'm not sure if the Paraka, the toys, actually have arms, like hands specifically. Obviously they have arms, but hands specifically. If they do, I think they're one of the first Bionicle designs with actual hands. I mean, most Bionicle designs don't have hands. They just kind of have these weird stubs that you can insert weapons into. So that's kind of cool, because definitely here in this game, the Paraka have arms, like their fingers. They have actual hands. Well, that's interesting. I don't like even these Toa that I'm using. I don't know if they have hands or not. It's really hard to see. I don't think they do. I could be wrong though. That's the way I'm supposed to go. Let's explore for a second. There we go. That's all we want. Yeah, Bionicles are definitely interesting. I remember that was one thing that kind of bugged me as a kid, was that they didn't have hands. But that being said, I mean, most weapons are pretty universal as far as like being able to piece different weapons with each character, with each Bionicle. So, I mean, it's not too bad. I think that's just a little dumb complaint I had as a kid, but I got over it quickly. Get out of the way, little boys. I need that white mask. I still don't like having to collect all the masks. I wish you would just have them all at the beginning. That'd be cool. Man, I gotta... Okay. Somebody blew up. I wonder if these guys could shoot themselves. Or each other, I guess. I wonder if this one breaks. Nope. I can do this, though. Get money from it. Some of these level designs are pretty cool, I guess, kinda. I mean, they look about the same. The only thing that changes is the colors. There hasn't really been any level designs, though, that kind of stood out to me. It's like, whoa, this is really cool. It's all definitely just very linear, and you just kind of walk straight. And you have a little bit of... Not really. You basically just walk straight. It's a very linear game. Is it bad? I mean, I think this game was marketed to like 8-year-olds and up, so any 8-year-old could play this game and figure it out. And it was me. I think it was 8 or 9 when this game came out, and I played it. I figured it out and beat it all. I became a completionist. Completed the whole thing. From what I can remember anyway, I'm not playing this on my Wii. I mean, I'm playing this on a Wii U specifically. It's actually Thane's Wii U, his Wii U. But, I mean, I guess I could pop this into my old Wii and see if I 100% completed the game. I mean, it's not hard. It just takes a lot of time because you basically have to play through every level twice to get all these little secrets because... You have to have all these characters unlocked. And you have to have all the characters' abilities unlocked. Which, I mean, I have all the characters' abilities unlocked now. But... You need the bad guy abilities too. So, to 100% complete it. But you can also... I mentioned in previous episodes, if you have trouble finding some of the canisters, you can buy canister detectors. I mean, they're like 2 million Lego bits, but you can buy them. And it probably shows you where all the canisters are. I mean, I don't think they're hidden that well. Like, I think they're pretty out in the open. All you need is just to make sure you have all the abilities and characters. That being said, the one that I couldn't find on when I was fighting the red Paraka, I don't know what the hell that was up with that. I think it was glitched. What the hell? Stop shooting me. Why can't I do it? It won't let me do it, man. Do I gotta do this one first? Let me shoot this thing that's shooting me. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, I haven't had too many issues with this game though, as far as it like not working. The only thing that has happened that I didn't like is the audio bugged out once, and then the aiming sucks at times. It's just not fun. Other than that, I mean, it's a Lego game. Okay, can I go up? Yeah, I can. There we go. I don't know why he's the only one allowed to pull levers. I mean, any one of these guys could pull a lever. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I go that way. So let's look around for a second. Okay, see, yeah, you need to unlock the silver Paraka guy to get that gold canister. So you can't do it. By silver, I meant white. You need to unlock the white guy. Can I not go that way? No, I have to go that way. It says go that way. Oh, now it's deciding to lock onto those things. Dude, it won't break. Oh my god. You have to like stand at the right angle to hit these. Well, what's the right angle? What's the right angle, game? Jesus. That took way too long. Oh god. This game was not built for close quarter combat at all. I'm kissing my feet, man. One of the commercials that well, I guess another thing that Bionicle did specifically is they didn't just release Bionicles, but they released like actual sets that you can build, like kind of like arenas that you can build and kind of fight on. And I mean, I didn't know that. I gotta do these in order, I guess. But I didn't know that. Like I didn't realize that Bionicle had actual sets that you can put together and fight with, you know, little characters on, which is pretty cool. But I think that the most popular Legos right now, anyway, I mean that have been the most popular for the longest time has just been the Lego Star Wars sets. I mean, I know that Cole swears by it, like Lego Star Wars or nothing. It says basically Legos are just Lego Star Wars, which is kind of cool, I guess. I mean, I've always liked the Lego Star Wars Lego sets, but I think Mega Bloks, maybe it wasn't Mega Bloks, but there was another Lego rival that, or Lego copycat, I don't know. But I don't know if Lego did Mega Bloks or not, but I think Mega Bloks made Halo Legos, which are pretty cool. Like, when my little brother first started getting into Legos, it was Halo Legos were pretty popular. Excuse me. Halo Legos were pretty popular. And that's what he did the Halo Legos. So they're pretty cool. I wish they had Lord of the Rings Legos, but I'm pretty sure they got canceled. Or they only made one set. I mean, you can find Lord of the Rings Legos, but I would love Lord of the Rings Legos. I've looked. Oh, excuse me. I looked if they have actual sets. I think they used to. Not very many though. Not very many sets. But they used to, and they're really expensive now if you want to buy them. I think all the ones that you can buy are used. Obviously, you can't buy new Legos that have been discontinued, but I wish you could, man. I wish Lego would. I don't know. I mean, I understand why they don't do it. They're not gonna mass produce something that's not selling. But it'd be cool if you could like customize Legos, so you could like get on their website and say, "Hey, I want a Lord of the Rings set with blah blah blah," and they'd be like, "Cool, yeah, here it is. You just customized your own Lego set." I mean, how sick would that be? I don't know if they've ever do that, but if Lego, if you ever do, you decide to give the customization of what can come in a set to the builders, that'd be epic. I doubt they ever will though. Maybe if you did like a Lego subscription. Man, I wonder if Lego would ever do like a Lego subscription where it's every month or every couple months they send you like a new Lego set. So if you paid like $50 a month or whatever, I don't know how big the Lego sets would be. That'd be cool though. Problem is Legos are just really expensive. Like I mentioned earlier, I think they're about 10 cents a Lego brick, which is kind of nuts if you think about it. But I mean, Legos are popular. They're really cool too. I think everybody that sees a Lego knows what it is. And even if you don't know what Legos are, you could pick up a Lego and learn how to use them. I mean, there's not really any rules to Legos, which I think that's why they're really cool. I definitely, growing up, my mom and dad bought me more just boxes of Legos opposed to actual Lego sets. I think when I was into Legos, my dad specifically liked the, oh, hey, I got all silver. He liked the freedom of just kind of building your own Legos and not necessarily building a Lego set. That being said, me nowadays, like, I don't know, I was never really that creative when it came to Legos. I always built box houses and, I don't know, tried to be creative, I guess. But, me nowadays, like, I definitely prefer to have, like, an actual Lego set. Because I can, holy hell, things like a beam. Is it one shot? Damn. I don't think it one shots, but it's pretty dang close. But yeah, I prefer Lego sets, like, because it's really cool to, I don't know, to kind of put, like take the Millennium Falcon, for example. Cole has the Millennium Falcon Lego set. That thing shoots like a massive nuke. Should probably use these guys' new gun abilities. He's still just too slow. Red guy's really fast. Green's fast. I think green's the fastest. I don't know. Red's really fast. I think red and green are equally fast. It's the boss fight. But yeah, I don't know. I prefer the Lego sets over just a big box of Lego bricks. But that's just me. I mean, I still like, if somebody gave me a big box of a bunch of like, just assorted Legos, that would be cool. I wouldn't complain. But the Lego sets are kind of fun to build and put together, and it's something familiar too. You know what I mean? Build the Millennium Falcon or whatever. You know, there's Harry Potter Legos. Just, it's cool to build things that are familiar. That being said, there's a guy that I found, this was probably last year, and it was in my recommended, but there was a guy that, his name is, I think it's called Lego Republiteca or something. And it was this guy, I'm not sure where he's from, he's got an accent, but he just builds tons and tons of Legos. But in one of my videos recommended, it was like a goodbye. It was like, this is the end, and the thumbnail was this guy crying, and he had a bunch of Legos in the thumbnail. So I clicked on it and I watched this dude's video. Apparently he's dedicated basically his whole life to building Lego sets, and I think it's Lego Star Wars sets specifically. But some dick face broke into his house and like destroyed a bunch of his Lego sets and like stole a bunch of Legos, like a freaking piece of shit that person is, and like made this dude cry, dude. And it was like one of the saddest videos I've ever seen. But apparently after he posted that video, it just exploded on YouTube. It got tons of views and feedback from people, and I think Lego hit him up and sent him some free Lego sets, and the guy kept his channel going because this dude still worked a day job. It's not like he was getting millions of views, but he just liked his Legos. And so I don't know, I thought it was really cool. It was really nice of Lego to give him some sets, some free sets. So yeah, a little interesting thing. I think the guy still uploads videos today. Go check it out. But it takes him months to do some of these builds, because he even says like, I don't have time all day long to just build Legos, because he still has a job and stuff, still has to work. But I think one of the sets he was working on, I think it was a Star Destroyer, and it took him like 5 or 6 months of just slowly building it every single day to build, which is really cool. I mean, it makes sense though, dude. Like, some of these Lego sets are like 10,000 pieces big. That is a lot of Legos. And if you times 10,000 Lego pieces by 10 cents a Lego, oh my god, that adds up. I don't know how much that is. A couple $1,000, I guess. But yeah, Legos are expensive. And I asked my dad, how can we stop buying Legos? And that's just what he said. He says they just got too expensive. I think when Lego Star Wars hit and kind of Bionicle, it really skyrocketed the price of Legos. I cannot prove that fact at all because I haven't fact checked it yet, but I mean, it would make sense because that's when Lego really started to get super popular. Like, they were popular, but they were having like a bit of a downfall. And then I think with Bionicle and Lego Star Wars and all the other combinations of things they were working on, kind of skyrocketed the popularity. And I mean, it makes sense when there's a high demand of things, you can increase the price when things get popular. And now Lego's like just a well-known, basically every household brand. I mean, I'm sure that anybody watching this right now has either played with or owns Legos in their house. That's how popular they are. It's just Legos are a mainstream thing. But I think it's something that anybody can relate to, though. That's what's really cool about it, man. Legos are awesome. Basically build anything. It's like a build your own adventure. Okay, I think I killed this guy. Man, these boss fights are just nothing to write home about, dude. It's literally kill minions, collect Lego pieces, hero mode, bop the bad guy. Thank you for your brain, sir. Nice, I got all 5 silver, got 2 gold. 114,000. Dang. Okay, that is going to do it for this episode, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching Bionicle Heroes. If you enjoy Bionicle and want to learn more about Bionicles, feel free to head on over to our main channel at youtube.com/Radkatz, where excuse me, I do an in-depth review on Bionicles as a series as a whole. I'll leave a link in the description, and there will also be a end card here that you can click on. Go check it out. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and as always, keep it rad.